welcome to your first boardroom. Mayor Bloomberg had a great time. He liked both Frankfurters, but ultimately, it's how much you sold that counts. Omarosa, how do you think your team did?
I think we did outstanding.
You think you won?
I would hope so.
Why do you think you won?
Well, we had a great plan, and I think that we executed it in a very effective way.
Stephen, how did Hydra do?
Beyond my expectations, I really give the credit to all the other players. Tito Ortiz brought his significant other, Jenna Jameson, and that was fun.
Well, that will get the crowds, Tito, won't it? You going to marry her, Tito? You going to get a prenup? Remember that prenup?
Happiness is with that marriage at this time, so, you know, why put the pressure on each other?
That's all right. You're right about that. So let's hear the results. Don, how did Impresario do?
Well, Impresario sold a total of $17,038.79 worth of hot dogs.
Hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Hold up.
You better hold up because you don't know. Ivanka.
Hydra, largely through large donations, you raised a total of $52,286.
Wow. That's a drubbing.
An impressive win, certainly.
Thank you.
That's a drubbing.
I concede to defeat.
Well, just an observation that I have. I really thought the men were using their celebrity better than the women. I also like their location much better. Much more action. How do you feel about that, Stephen?
Mr. Trump, kudos to Mr. Simmons. Very impressive in his ability to contact donors, et cetera, et cetera. If we had to do it over, I wouldn't change a thing.
Piers, let me ask you this question. Who would you say is the least impressive person on the other side?
Well, we immediately identified their weak link as being Omarosa.
Omarosa, Pierce. If you're going to say my name, say it right.
Oh, what's your name?
Omarosa.
Sorry, I know you're a celebrity. I just never heard of you. So, Omarosa...
And you think Americans have known about you?
Well, okay, whatever. Omarosa we identified as the weak link because I've seen her work on the previous series of Apprentice, and she's just trouble. And
I've seen your work on that show. I can't remember the name of it.
Well,
and you haven't been impressive either.
Okay,
in fact, they call you the British ass.
Whatever. It's the #1 show in America in the summer. I'm happy with that.
Omarosa, in Apprentice 1, I remember you selling lemonade. And I remember the women crushed the men because sex sells. You have one of the most beautiful athletes ever, a Playboy centerfold, and one of the best supermodels of all time.
You'll remember from the first season that we were heavily criticized for using our sex and not using our brains. So I learned that lesson from the first season, and I balanced that with what my marketing team wanted to implement in this particular task.
But they killed you, Omarosa. Now, the combined earnings from both teams in this task was $69,324, an Apprentice all-time record. I'm going to give you a little surprise, Stephen. All the money that was raised is all going to go to your charity. Oh. Okay? Congratulations. And obviously, that's because you're the team leader, and we are going to do that over the coming weeks. When the project manager wins, you take the risk. You take all of the negatives, but you also take the positives. What's the name of the charity?
On behalf of my mother, it's the Carol M. Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund.
And by the way, I met her. She's a terrific woman.
Thank you. She is.
Congratulations, Hydra. It's time to celebrate, and you'll be able to watch everything going on in here from the comfort of your war room. You just watch if you want, but go back to the room.
Oh, we want to watch.
You'll be watching. You'll be watching. Ladies, stay here. One of you is about to be fired.